Hey guys, Fox here. A lot of game bots to get through. Got some retro stuff, some modern stuff, a bunch of special editions, and 14 Switch games. I'm going crazy with the Switch stuff. But first, let's go ahead and get the retro stuff out of the way. From my good buddy Leo, the funny nerd, as most of you guys know, he sent me a copy of Ducktales 2 for the Game Boy, something I needed for the Game Boy collection. Thank you, Leo. And another good buddy on YouTube, Alex, returned to Mother Base, was offloading some of his stuff, and I got a few Game Boy games from him as well. One being Cosmo Tank. Ooh, looks pretty cool. I haven't played that yet. Actually, I haven't played any of these. No, I played one after this. Ultima, Runes of Virtue. All games I needed for the collection, which is great. It's becoming harder to find games that I actually need. Even though I'm still missing half of the collection, it's pretty weird. Now this one I played when I was a kid, but excited to have for the collection now, and it's Ninja Gaiden Shadow. And I also got one Game Boy Color game from him, which looked pretty cool. And it's Warlocked. Don't know a lot about that one, but looked pretty good. I picked up a lot of video games on eBay, and the main reason I was looking at this lot was not for this Game Boy game, but the next one, but I needed this one for the collection anyway. It's Aladdin. This game right here. This is one of the heavy hitters on the Game Boy. It's going up in value, but happy to have it. And it's Turtles 3 Radical Rescue. This was the main game in that lot that I wanted, which was nice as it had a bunch of other things in the lot that I could sell off that I already had to recoup the costs, which was really nice. So excited to have that one in the collection. Couple Nintendo things here. I got this from another YouTube buddy, Bublin. Thanks, Sean. And it's a box for Trog on the NES. I thought this box looked pretty awesome. It's a little puzzle game that I have played, I think, once when I was a kid, but I don't have it yet on the NES. But now that I have the box, this should be a fairly cheap game to find to add to the collection. But I really like this box art. It's kind of fun. And so a game I'm surprised I don't have in my collection is Ninja Gaiden on the NES. I played a lot of this, was really bad at it. But what's nice is it also came with the manual. Alright guys, I'm trying to go a little quick here. I'm sorry if I'm skipping over some details here, but there's a lot of crap to get through. This came in that lot, but it's a game I don't have and something that my son will enjoy. And that's Minecraft for the new Nintendo 3DS. Picked this up on eBay for real cheap because it was something I was kind of looking forward to. It's some games I wanted to own physically, which two of the games in this collection are not physical here, but they definitely are in Japan. And that's Trails in the Sky Trilogy here. So this is a PSP 3-pack. Like to have this in the collection. Of course I own the first chapter, but second chapter and the third are, I think, only on Steam here in the US. But I know there's ways you could play these with patches and English translations and all that. But once the Steam Deck comes in, I'm going to go ahead and play these. Probably the whole trilogy, actually. But I like to have some physical representation of that. And this pack is pretty damn cheap. I think I only paid 20 bucks for it, so fantastic. All right, a couple PS4 games here. We got Mary Skelter Finale. This one looked pretty interesting. An Idea Factory game. So I thought this would be fun to add. It looks like a nice turn-based RPG. A lot of static art stuff, but sometimes these games can be pretty good, pretty fun. And this one looks kind of spooky, maybe in the Halloween vibe. I'm not sure. Those of you who played Mary Skelter, you can tell me. I picked this up because it was on sale at Best Buy. I want to return to the first entry in this series and get through it. I sometimes have a hard time getting through the Atelier games, but I really liked what I saw of Atelier Ryza 1, but for some reason I was having a hell of a time with the alchemy portion of the game. Yeah, I know, I'm probably just retarded there. But I just need to revisit it. I'm sure I'll enjoy it. But everybody says this one's even better than the first one, and I just like to have those for the collection. Lone PS5 entry here. I pre-ordered this from Video Games Plus, you know, the Canadian company. I pre-ordered the PS5 version, and then I found out that that's not the version to get. But that's for Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. So apparently Sony decided to, what's the word I'm looking for? Censor, yes, this one a little bit. So I hear this is quite the experience of a game. So I can't wait to play this, and a little foreshadow that I picked up the Switch version for this as well, because that one's not censored. So I'm not sure if I'll keep this PS5 one or not. Probably. I don't know. Maybe I'll offload it. All right, Switch games. So I got Sonic Colors Ultimate with the little Sonic Baby keychain. Here's the game here. But my son's the main one who plays this. He likes that, and he took the keychain. I don't know where the hell it is. So, but that's okay. This looks pretty good from what I've seen. I played a little bit with him. But he's getting pretty good at these Sonic games. He really likes them, so. We have, now these came in special editions, these next couple. And I'll show the special editions later in the video. But I picked up Occupant Strip, or Occupant Strip. I don't know which way you say that, honestly. I played this on the Vita. I think it's the Vita, but I'm pretty sure. I thought it was a lot of fun, so I thought this would be a good, like, kind of remaster to play through. Still look kind of Vita-like graphics, but pretty awesome. And I picked up the Nis Classics Volume One with Soul Nomad and Phantom Brave. I never played Soul Nomad, so that was probably the main reason why I picked this one up. I have played Phantom Brave, thought it was pretty fun, enjoyable on the PS2. But I like that they're doing these little classic collections. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard that the ports for this game are not great. I don't know if they've been patched or whatnot. If anybody knows, you can chime in the comments. But I like that NAS is doing this type of thing, and they've also announced a Volume 2. And I can't remember what's on that one for the life of me, sorry. Next, limited run release here. This one I was very happy to get a release, and that's Sam & Max Save the World. So this was released in 2 parts on the Wii, and I could only find the second part. I'm pretty sure that's what this is, so hopefully I'm not wrong, but I'm pretty sure. But I love Sam & Max. I remember playing Sam & Max Hit the Road on the PC when I was a kid and loved it, so I'm excited to play through that. Here is that Doki Doki for the Switch. Picked up a copy of Streets of Rage 4 Anniversary Edition. This one includes the Mr. X Nightmare DLC. Love this game, played through it, beat it a couple times on the PS4. So I figured, alright, I'll pick up the Anniversary Edition on the Switch then. We've got Alex Kidd in Miracle World DX. I heard mixed things on this, but I remember playing a lot of Alex Kidd on the Master System. I thought it was fun, so I thought this one would be fun to revisit with the new remake graphics and sound. I'm sure it'll be fun at the very least. I picked this one up. This is funny. So I think Alex, I saw this on one of his videos, and I was like, Shadowverse, that sounds familiar. The Champions Battle here. And it is familiar because I played this when it was on mobile and thought it was a lot of fun because I like card games. So here it is on the Switch without those stupid paywalls that the mobile game would have. So very excited. This will be fun to dive into. I got this through limited run, but I think it was a partner release, and that's Shadows of Adam. Another RPG. If limited run's like, hey, I got an RPG for you, I'm like, okay, here's my money. That's usually how it works. It just looks like a retro-inspired RPG. I don't know. Looks pretty fun. I checked out the reviews before I bought it, and it was pretty well received on Steam, so, and other systems. So happy about that. Here's another partner release through limited run, and that's Dragon Star Varnier. I love this artwork though. This cover art is pretty badass. Idea Factory game, and this would be another RPG, I'm pretty sure. But it's interesting. It like plays on different tiers, as you can see kind of in this one. And you're like kind of like witches riding on brooms and shit, and you change tiers to attack the enemies and stuff. So I think it's turn-based, but it looked pretty interesting. So I watched a lot of videos on it, and I was like, yeah, I think I can get into this. So I went ahead and picked it up. Here's one I randomly, I can't remember whose YouTube video I saw this on. It might have been Radical Reggie. But I saw this and I was like, wow, this looks amazing. And it's Star Renegades. It is a turn-based RPG, but it's kind of tactical as well. It looked really cool. I thought I really like it. I like the art style. It reminds me of, it's like sprite work, but it's like more like your 32-bit sprite work. So like some of those awesome 2D sprite work PlayStation 1 games. Beautiful stuff like that. That's what it looked like. And I thought, wow, this is a tactical RPG. I'm in, and it was very cheap. These NN games usually release at a nice budget price, but they don't do a huge print run typically. So if you're interested, go ahead and jump on it. I think it is 30 bucks. Up next, another limited run release. This is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. I had to pick this one up. I liked the first one. Never beat it, but I plan on it. You know, I always say that. But I have every intention to beat every game I pick up. So, yeah, I'll add this to the collection. Maybe next Halloween I will do a Curse of the Moon run and just play both of these. This one I picked up on recommendation from Leo, and that is Greek, Memories of Azure. This one looks really cool. It's very interesting artwork. I like the art style that they went through. Good presentation. I think it's Metroidvania style. Reminds me a little bit like a cross between like maybe like Hollow Knight and Limbo or something, but it looks really cool. And last Switch game, which I got through limited run, and that's Shiren the Wanderer, The Tower of Fortune and the Dice of Fate. This is a Spike Chunsoft game. They usually make some pretty good stuff. I've only played one Shiren game, but I have a couple others. Really like to play them. They're roguelike style games. You can see the retro feel to them. Some people are getting tired of these, return to retro, but if they're done right, they're worth it. All right, a couple non-game but game related is Nintendo rewards here. Picked up this Acrylic Standee for Skyward Sword HD. I just had a ton of points and I don't want some of them to expire, so I went ahead and grabbed that. And this was a fun thing to find. It's a Nintendo Game Boy 6 game pack cases. So it's got multiple color, officially licensed Nintendo Game Boy cases in the box and sealed. So that's like, wow, that's pretty cool. I have to add that to the Game Boy collection. So really like that. Picked up a little micro figure of Lazy Hemisphere. This is a little Falcom release. It's kind of along the lines of those other tiny figures I picked up for Trails in Cold Steel. So these are like not for resale, so I'm not sure if these were like some kind of promo item or what, but I did pick her up because I like these. I like how tiny they are. They don't take up a bunch of room and go on the case or on the shelf with the games without, you know, me having to do a whole lot of rearranging. But I think she looks pretty badass. All right. Here I got from a buddy, or a little Discord channel, 22. He picked up the Grandia HD collection from the Play Asia release. So for those of you that don't know, if you missed out on the Grandia HD collection limited run release, Play Asia has a English release of it as well. So it's just got a little different cover art, but you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars for it. So if you want it, go there, pick it up. Well, the funny thing is they sent a promo item along with it for him. And I was like, dang, if I wish I knew they'd done that, I probably would have added it to one of my Play Asia orders. But anyway, he was kind enough to send this my way, and it's a Grandia HD Collection mousepad. I am super psyched and very grateful to him for sending this my way. I appreciate it, man. This will look great with my Grandia collection. There's not a lot of Grandia merchandise out there or anything like that, but so this is fun to have. All right, we got some special editions here that I'll briefly go through. First up is the Occupant Strip here. This was an XC done, and it's nice hard cardboard. It's not some cheap stuff, so let me go ahead and open it up. It came with a memory book. This game's already 10 years old, and it just got some art. Looks like it's got some story and stuff like that, but that's a lot of fun. It's well done. Really good artwork in here. Throw a couple more pages. Oh, well, that one's a little risque. Be careful here. Yeah, so some money shots there as well. And it also came with I'm making a mess over here, an original soundtrack. It's a fun, bright cover. Lots of tracks here. But anyway, that's not bad for something that only cost you $10 more than the game. Not bad. Not very large, too. Next, we got for the Nis Classics Volume One. Came in a nice box. So you got Phantom Brave on this side, Soul Nomad on this side, and on the inside we got complete soundtrack, and you got a disc per game. Then you get a compendium book, nice hardbound book. Just talks about the characters, some art design and stuff like that. Some good artwork there. And then the Soul Nomad side. That's pretty cool. And then also, it came with acrylic standees. This must be the new thing to do nowadays. I kept these sealed up because I'm not sure where I would put them, so I'll keep them sealed up for now. But here's the Phantom Brave one. Looks pretty cool. And then it just comes with a stand here that sits on it. It says Phantom Brave on it. And it comes with a nice little coin that you can put on display with the standee. And here is the Soul Nomad one. I like this one. There's the coin. And of course the game. So, pretty cool. Up next, I didn't show this game off because it's still in here. I got this for the PS4, and that is Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, the game complete edition. I got this in the nice clamshell case, you know, reminds me of Sega Genesis or like new Evercade stuff. So it's pretty cool. Very awesome front cover artwork. I really don't have a lot to say about this because you all know about it. It's a great beat 'em up game. It can be difficult, but it's still a ton of fun. I'll show you the insides real quick. Of course, here's the game. And it came with a soundtrack, which is a really good soundtrack. It's funny is I already have this soundtrack. I don't remember where I got it. It was many years ago, like 7, 8 years ago that I got it. Some stickers. It came with a folded up paper map, which I'm not going to pull out. It's pretty 8-bit inspired. It's not a great map, but it's still fun. And that was it in there. And let's see here. A last special edition, which I have yet to... Oh, I cracked it open, but I haven't pulled anything out of it. That's for Metroid Dread. Yeah. So, actually, I was wrong. I had 15 Switch games. Really cool front art. It's got that shiny effect on it, on Samus there. Really awesome. And even the back is pretty badass. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the stuff out of this so you can take a quick look. If you want a more detailed look, I'm sure a billion people have done an unboxing. Let's see if I can open this. It came with a nice hardbound book here. Crack that bad boy open real fast. Mission logs. So, got some cool artwork here. This is a really nice, well-made book. And this looks like more Super Metroid. We got some enemies. I'll skip ahead. We got some promo art, looks like. And some more art designs. Let's see if there's anything cool to look at. This is a really nice art book, guys. It's got a lot of stuff. It looks like it's got some maps of certain areas in the game in it. Yeah, there's some designs and stuff like that. That's a really cool artwork. Really well made. This special edition really reminds me of the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 special edition. And then we got the steelbook. This should have the game in it, yep. And it comes with this right here, which I think are those special like art cards type thing. Let's see if I can open this real quick. Sorry for the delay. Okay, so first up, Metroid for the NES. Metroid 2, Return of Samus on the Game Boy. Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo. Metroid Fusion, Game Boy Advance. And lastly, Metroid Dread on the Switch. There's all 5 main entries into Metroid. Pretty cool. All right, and last thing I picked up, which I really didn't need, but I kind of wanted anyway, and that is the Nintendo Switch OLED. I got the white one because I like that white dock. It looks fabulous. The screen is amazing, and I really like it. it'll probably influence me to play more handheld now, which I might do anyway. I could probably play some games while I watch football on Sundays and stuff on handheld. But there you have it, guys. Alright guys, thanks for watching.